And this is what you're coming in with, the King of Swords. Now, the Six of Cups also talks about people from the past coming through. Seeing the King of Swords, this could suggest an air sign coming through. But seeing this as, your energy, there's a warning here. Because immediately when I see him, I think, I usually tell people when I see this, you have to be careful about acting like the King of Swords. Now, overall, the King of Swords is, a very critical, logical thinker. He can cut through the bullshit and get right to the point. The problem is that he can come off as emotionally detached. And he walks a very fine line between being objective and ethical and being abusive. So we shall see what's going on here. But looking at the Six of Cups with the King of Swords, it could suggest somebody from the past coming through. But in regards to you, being ethical, being fair, being just. Now, what is crossing you? The world, the feeling of completion, success and abundance, and getting ready to go again. This could definitely be you being a critical thinker. But, I worry when I see that, especially for earth and water signs, because you don't want to, totally ignore your emotions either. But, again, it could be somebody from the past coming through. Now, the conscious mind, the Eight of Cups, wow. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from what is not fulfilling you anymore. Moving on emotionally before we do physically. And that meaning that you're emotionally already done with the situation. It's like you've built something here, but it's just no longer fulfilling you. It is dragging you down emotionally, and it is time to walk away from it. Man, oh man, in looking at that with the past, it's like walking away from the past, which could explain you coming in as like, the critical thinker and feeling the world, this completion in your life. Oh, the subconscious mind. Well, now, what's going on, Cap? The Lovers. The Lovers is about putting love first in your life. And this is the connection between two people. It also represents a duality. The male and the female within all of us. The yin and the yang, the light and the dark. Now, seeing that in the subconscious mind in the King of Swords, this could suggest somebody from the past coming through that, may have to do with a love situation. Is immediately what I see. And the world feeling like complete, but needing to walk away from past memories. Wow, Cap. Okay. Now, the past coming through, the Sun. Perfect. You're going to be just fine. No matter what happens to you, you're going to be just fine. The Sun. The Sun is so uplifting. Feeling rejuvenated, feeling protected. And again, it shows up for you guys. You have some serious protection going on. It's like continuous. And the past coming through, yeah, your past reading, the Sun. I like seeing that because no matter what is going on here, you're going to be just fine. But there's still this question of why is it that the subconscious mind is focused on love? You're coming in with the King of Swords. There's the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia, and you needing to walk away from past memories and needing to feel this completion. Your next move, the Page of Cups. Well, now, in this deck, this really taps into the creative nature of the Page of Cups. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm kind of losing my voice here. So the Page of Cups, it's the messenger of love, where the Knight of Cups is like, you needing to see actions. This is, messages coming through. And it does have to do with creative opportunities as well. But with you having the Lovers in the subconscious mind, immediately I think messages of love. And it could be from someone from the past. But still, with that Eight of Cups, it's like your conscious mind is like wanting to walk away from it. And it's like, but why? Why? With the world? And it could have to do with past memories involving possibly this person here. Oh, yeah. The way that you are projecting yourself and the way that other people are seeing you, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords immediately to me suggests that there was a painful ending. But, you know, the world, again, endings. And it may have to do with a person from the past who is now coming through, I feel like, with new messages. And it's like your subconscious mind is focused on the fact that there is a loving union there, but your conscious mind is like wanting to walk away from it. It may have to do with this here. But, you know, again, with the Ten of Swords, it's, you got to get up now. It's the end of pain. Man, oh man, Cap, what is going on? You know, we haven't even gotten into the love reading. And for the lovers to show up like that, you know, I can't take that lightly, not being in the subconscious mind. There's a reason why it's focused on that. And with the world, there's this feeling of feeling complete, but getting ready to start again. Man, oh man, okay. In your environment, the Ten of Wands, you know, and it's no wonder why the Eight of Cups is sitting there. I mean, if you're feeling overwhelmed by all of this, then yeah, I would want to walk away from it too. The Ten of Wands immediately is like you're carrying way too much, you're doing way too much, and you're spreading yourself way too thin. Way too thin. You got to drop the load. And the problem with the Ten of Wands is that, you know, how can this person see anything in front of them when they have so much going on in their life right now? Wow, Cap, that being in your environment, you know, really, it really explains why that Eight of Cups is there. Because all of this is great. It's great. I mean, even if you're looking at joyful memories of the past, it's great. But that Eight of Cups in your conscious mind, and it's no wonder why. And I really feel like that Ten of Swords is a really painful ending, and it may have to do with a relationship. But your subconscious mind is still focused on the fact that there is this feeling of love there. You know, if the lovers isn't crossing you, this is the subconscious mind. But with the sun coming through again, regardless, you're going to be just fine, no matter what you do. But, you know, for me, seeing the Eight of Cups next to that Six of Cups, walking away from painful past memories, which is where the 10 comes in. Especially if you're getting new messages right now having to do with love. Man, oh man, okay. Your hopes and your fears, the Two of Swords, and it makes sense. It makes sense. I really feel like looking at this that you have potentially a past person coming through that is giving you messages in regards to love. But something in the past had to have been extremely painful with this person, and you just have too much going on in your life right now to be dealing with this. So the Two of Swords being in your hopes and your fears. You know, traditionally when you look at that card, it's, you know, guarding yourself emotionally. You see the situation that's going on right now, but you're choosing not to acknowledge it because you cannot make a clear decision on what you need to do. And I always say the same thing with the Two of Swords. You need to take the blindfold off. See the situation for what it is and make a decision and act on it. You need to make a clear decision on what you need to do here. But with the world and the sun, no matter what you choose to do, you're going to be just fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. But the endings that are happening here, they lead into very beautiful beginnings. They do. It's just, you got to watch spreading yourself so thin that you can't see, you know, possible messages coming through. But, you know, there may be a part of you too that's just like not wanting to see it. With that Eight of Cups, it's like, meh. I almost get this feeling like, you know what, I've been down this road. You know, do I really want to do this again? Is the immediate feeling. But again, with the Two of Swords, you can't continue to just ignore the situation. You really need to make a decision here. You know, are you going to accept the messages that may be coming through in regards to a loving union with possibly a person from the past, you know, or are you just going to walk away from it because of past memories that are not so pleasant? And on top of all that, you're just so overwhelmed. It's hard to make a decision. Wow, Cap. Oh, man. All right. Now, the outcome. The Two of Wands. Again, decisions, needing to make decisions. Decisions to make action. To take action in what you need to do here. Now, the Two of Wands for me goes back to the Magician as well. I mean, the Magician being connected with the Aces. And again, it's the same outcome for you guys. It's insane. This to me is you starting to take action towards the things that you truly want in your life. That to me is what the Two of Wands represents. But, you know, again, it also represents needing to make a decision here. But I feel like whatever decision you make in regards to this situation, you're going to take the action that's needed, but you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. I don't see how this situation may be overwhelming to you, but it's certainly not going to affect your day-to-day life. It's just like a hiccup to me, you know. I mean, seeing the sun in the world is just like, oh, wait a minute, you know, I was working on some other stuff here. Now it's just too much. This is too much. And projecting yourself this way in regards to the situation tells me that there was a painful ending. Man, oh man. All right, we're going to push our luck and we're going to get a clarifier on that Two of Wands. The Devil. The Devil. Chaining yourself to things that are no longer fulfilling you. So, you know, I kind of had a feeling here that with the Eight of Cups, that maybe this is a situation that you do need to walk away from. There's just a part of you that is like not really ready to make a clear decision, but where you come out at, to me, this is a warning. This is a warning about chaining yourself to past actions. With the Six of Cups being the overall energy, I mean, you know, if you have somebody from the past coming through that is giving you messages that may have to do with love, to me, this is something that, you know, it's almost a question of, do you really want to look at this or do you not want to deal with it? You know, I feel like it was thrown onto you and it was just a little bit too much, you know, and the decision that you make here, I mean, I feel like with the Devil, it's a warning about chaining yourself to limiting thoughts and beliefs. That's the very first feeling that I get from the Devil. I mean, you know, it is about chaining yourself to people and situations that are no good for you. And we do it because we think it's familiar to us, right? We think it's bringing us fulfillment, but truly it's not. But to me, that's a warning. That is a warning about the action that you take out of the decision that you make regarding this situation with this person who could possibly be from the past that are, they're giving you messages of love. It's like you need to really stop and think about what you're going to do here, because that Eight of Cups, the conscious mind, it's like, oh, wow, faith, faith, faith. That's like screaming out at you. Your readings blow me away. I'll never forget when I first started doing my weekly readings, how difficult the readings were for Capricorn, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart seeing the Fool constantly keep showing up. And faith now seems to be the thing. Faith, leap of faith. So, faith from Chakra Wisdom. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. I love this card because the story behind it is this woman thinks that there is a wall blocking her path. And the great spirits are telling her that isn't a wall, it's a brick. Put the brick down. Man, oh man. The key ideas here are miracles all around and using energy in a self-defeating way. So it's like, and that goes back to the Ten of Wands and then the Ten of Swords. I really feel like here, you need to have faith in the decision that you make and be careful about chaining yourself to limiting thoughts and beliefs. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the choices that you make in your life, especially in regards to love. Because you guys, I feel like will do the right thing. You will always do the right thing. You will do the right thing for yourself, more importantly. And faith from Lady Vampire, that's one of the big things too. Having faith in yourself and having that faith restored to you. All right, Cap. I love you guys. You guys blow me away with the readings that you do. It blows my mind seeing the things that you pull, and I don't think that I will ever forget the last reading that I did for you guys, my last weekly reading. It was so deep. It was so deep. And seeing the sun as the past coming through, yeah. Once again, there is this feeling of protection. And before we get into this, I'm going to read from Lady Vampire. Faith. Faith is like the big theme for you guys. Faith in the decisions that you make. So the blessing says that your faith returns and you feel a true connection and comfort in your choices and plans. They are supported by the energy of the universe. Working with this card says that if you have lost faith in a person, project, or humanity itself, it is time to examine the source of the faith, which is where this comes in. Know that it can be revived, and this time you may choose where to place this most beautiful and tender of faiths. Man, oh man, faith, back and back. You have this overwhelming feeling of protection that is surrounding you, and it's continuous. It's continuously happening. But what I feel like what's going on here is that you're going to need to make a decision regarding love that may have to do with somebody from the past coming through that is sending you some loving messages. But it's like there is a part of you here that knows that something was not fulfilling, and with the Ten of Swords being the way that you're projecting yourself suggests to me that if you're looking at the past involving a love situation with somebody, there may have been a painful ending. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do here? Because there's these decisions that need to be made in regards to love. Now, with the Two of Swords, you have to make a clear decision, but that's what you do in the Two of Wands, and you start to take action toward that decision that you make. The Devil is a warning. It is a warning about chaining yourself to things that are not emotionally fulfilling for you, and that is where the Eight of Cups comes in. Your conscious mind is focused on the fact that what may be coming through here is not fulfilling for you. Now, when it comes to needing to make love decisions, again, I feel like with the world crossing you and with the sun coming through, you are protected. You are protected, and your decisions are supported by the universe. It is amazing. No matter what you choose here, you're going to be just fine. Whatever decision that you make in regards to love that may have to do with a person coming through, you are protected, you are supported by the universe, and you're going to be just fine. You just need to have faith in yourself, in the situation, and the decisions that you make for yourself.